Do you guys remember Step Up star Channing Tatum? Following his breakthrough role in Step Up, he gained popularity in leading roles in She's the Man, Magic Mike, 21 Jump Street, and many more. Now, do you want to know something interesting about Tatum? Before he made it big in Hollywood, he used to be a stripper. His movie, Magic Mike, is loosely based on his real-life experiences as a dancer and a stripper. Magic Mike is about a 19-year-old college dropout named Mike and his journey into the stripping business. The movie is the first part of the trilogy, the following two parts being Magic Mike XXL and Magic Mike's Last Dance. So, how did Channing Tatum, one of the movie's leads, get into the stripping business before making it to Hollywood? We will find out in this video.
Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Channing Tatum's early life and stripping career. Tatum was born in Coleman, Alabama, to Kay and Glenn Tatum. Glenn was a construction worker and Kay worked in the airlines. Tatum also had a sister, Paige. When Tatum was 6 years old, he and his family moved to Gaudier, Mississippi, where he lived in a rural setting until he was 10. Tatum spent most of his teenage years in the Tampa area. His parents encouraged him to go to a private or military school. Tatum graduated from high school in 1998. He was also voted the most athletic in his high school and got into Glenville State College under a football scholarship following his good sports record. However, he later dropped out of college and returned to his home where he started working odd jobs. Tatum mentioned that he had dyslexia, an attention deficit disorder while growing up, which affected his performance in school. Tatum had always been interested in sports and played soccer, football, track, and baseball. As reported by US Weekly, Tatum left his job as a roofer and started working at a local nightclub as a stripper under the stage name Chan Crawford. His journey as a stripper was loosely portrayed in the film Magic Mike. Tatum told an Australian newspaper that he wanted to make a film based on his story, leading to Magic Mike's making. Is Magic Mike based on a true story? Magic Mike is not entirely based on a true story. However, it has specific real-life influences. It is a rom-com directed by Steven Soderbergh. The story was developed from an original screenplay by Reed Carolyn, one of the film's producers. Magic Mike is the first film of the trilogy, which is fiction with some parts inspired by Channing Tatum's real-life experiences. Tatum mentioned that he wanted to create the film to share the atmosphere and energy of his past as a stripper. Tatum started working as a stripper at a nightclub when he was just 18. Tatum told Flicks and Bits in 2012 that during his career as a dancer and a model, he was trying things out and focused on the next paycheck, the next party, and just having a good time. While Tatum and Soderbergh were writing the script, they explicitly chose not to base the movie entirely on Tatum's real life so that they could have the flexibility to select whatever plot points and endings they wanted. Plot. Channing Tatum plays Mike Lane, who plans to open a furniture business. He depends on odd jobs to pay his bills, including as a star performer at a strip club in Tampa. Dallas, who wants to build the most extensive empire of male strip clubs, owns the club. Mike meets Adam, a 19-year-old who has just dropped out of college and is looking for a job in construction. Mike takes him under his tutelage and encourages him to begin stripping. Through Adam, Mike meets Brooke, Adam's sister. He is instantly attracted to her and promises her to look after Adam. Joining the strip club became disastrous for Adam. He fell further into drugs and sexual encounters with several clients. Dallas announces his plan to move their act to Miami. Mike tells Brooks that he is fed up with this lifestyle and wants to give all of it up and start his own furniture business. However, the bank declined Mike's loan for the company, and he realized he would have to stay in the stripping business to pay his bills. Mike and Adam attend a party at Dallas's house, where Adam gets into a scheme with the strip club's DJ to sell drugs to the club's clients and is handed over a package of ecstasy. After a few days, Mike and Adam attend a private party, and Adam arrives with the package to sell it. Adam gives a woman a pill, noticing that her boyfriend picks up a fight with Adam. The performers flee from the party, leaving without the package and collecting their payment. Adam says the package is worth $1,000. However, it was later discovered that it was worth $10,000. After that night's party, Mike and Adam take drugs and go to a party where Adam vomits and passes out. Brooke finds her brother passed out in Mike's house the following day and confronts him about Adam's condition and Mike's promise to take care of him. However, after that, Brooke ends her friendship with Mike. The strip club's DJ and his suppliers break into Mike's house and find the drugs, and Mike gives up most of his savings to pay for the drugs Adam left at the party. Before the dancers' final performance at the club, before they move to Miami, Mike decides to give up stripping after realizing that Dallas is not loyal to them and cares only about the money. After discovering Mike had left, Dallas replaces him with Adam as the lead dancer. Mike then drives to Brooke's place and tells her he quit stripping. Brooke also learns how he paid Adam's debt. What Channing Tatum has said about his life's similarities to Magic Mike. Magic Mike's Last Dance, possibly the last installment of the Magic Mike franchise, is inspired by the real-life Magic Mike show. The first two films inspired a touring live version of Magic Mike. However, Magic Mike's Last Dance was created after the Magic Mike live show. Channing Tatum conceived and directed the Magic Mike live show. However, Tatum does not perform in the live show. Although he does perform on the stage in the film Magic Mike's Last Dance, initially, as per the plot, he was meant to be only the director. In the movie, Mike meets Maxandra Mendoza, played by Selma Hayek, in Miami and persuades her to move to London together and put up a show. Magic Mike's Last Dance has various similarities with the actual show, including the production process, casting process, and the difficulties Mike and Maxandra face in the industry. The dance numbers are also highly inspired by the actual show. Interestingly, Magic Mike Live has a show in London. However, the venue in London shown in the film Radigan does not exist in London. The film shows a theater where the performances occur, but in real life, the Magic Mike live show occurs in the Hippodrome Casino in Leicester Square, London. Even though the real Magic Mike show has many similarities to the Magic Mike's Last Dance film, all the characters and events shown in the movie are fictional. Magic Mike Live was not funded by a wealthy socialite from London who also happens to be Mike's love interest. In real life, Channing Tatum is one of London's Magic Mike Live show producers. One thing that is most common between the film Magic Mike's Last Dance and the real Magic Mike live show is empowering women. The film, on multiple instances, communicates that dances are for women to enjoy and that women should not have to choose between love and work. Similarly, Magic Mike Live conveys the message of women's empowerment, where women are featured in the show both as the audience and as professionals hired to work. Although Magic Mike's Last Dance features a whole new cast and the characters are all fictional, some of Magic Mike's characters come from the real Magic Mike show. An Italian dancer named Sebastian Tavera, featured as a dancer in Magic Mike's Last Dance, was one of the dancers in the Magic Mike live show in London. However, one significant difference between the Magic Mike show and Magic Mike's Last Dance is Channing Tatum himself. His roles are very different in the show and the film, where he is the director in the former and a strip dancer in the latter. The Magic Mike franchise. Magic Mike, in the 2012 movie, was a theater sensation and earned over $167 million in gross revenue with an investment of around $7 million. The success was so massive that the makers came up with a sequel, Magic Mike XXL, in 2015, in which a retired Mike returns to the stage again. This time, his magic set the theater on fire. Thus, the film earned $123 million with an investment of around $14 million. Finally, the final movie, Magic Mike's Last Dance, where Mike is almost 40, came in 2023 and earned a revenue of $57 million and a mixed critical response. However, the Magic Mike franchise is not restricted to movies. The audience witnessed the Finding Magic Mike reality show on HBO in 2021, where contestants who have lost their magic come under a competition's umbrella, bearing their souls. The show was equally popular and earned enough fame as a series. No wonder people love this stripper not only on the big screen but also on the small screen. Today, you can watch this Channing Tatum movie on HBO if you are already a fan of this movie or are planning to watch it after watching this particular video. The decision is up to you, but you must remember one thing. This movie created a sensation. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been many sequels. What do you say? Marvelous verdict. So that brings us to the end of this video. Have you watched this movie and all of the sequels already? Did you know that Channing Tatum's life was closely connected with the plotline of this movie? Did the makers tell people about this connection to create more sensation, or was there some truth? Next time, ask these questions when you watch the movie or its sequel. Do you want to add more to this? We would love to hear from you. Please tell us your thoughts in the comment section while we sign off today, with a promise that we will return with another fave video soon. Until then, have a pleasant day and ciao.
And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.